Welcome to Fox College Football, powered by Ram Trucks, built to serve. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, where UCLA takes the field and gets ready to host the highest-ranked opponent at the Rose Bowl in more than a decade. It is fifth-ranked Oklahoma coming to Pasadena, looking like a well-oiled machine over the first 2 weeks of the season here in year 3 under Lincoln Riley. A lot of crimson inside the Rose Bowl, making noise for the Sooners as they try to get to 3-0 on the season. Joe Davis, Brock Heward, Bruce Feldman joins us in a moment. So for Oklahoma, you have Baker Mayfield win the Heisman. He leaves. Kyler Murray wins the Heisman. He leaves. And if they handed a Heisman Trophy away after 2 weeks of the season, the new quarterback, Jalen Hurts, just might win it.
Yeah, he's off to a pretty good start, I'd say. More touchdowns than incompletions. That'd be 9-7. What I respect so much, though, Joe, he's the captain. He came in here, he won that captainship, not just because of what he did at Alabama, and he was phenomenal. He gained the respect of so many, but by what he is doing here, he is just shutting his mouth. He is working, and I'm not surprised at all to see him running, the leading rusher for these Sooners as well. And Lincoln Riley's a guy that many of us offensive analysts so enjoy breaking down the tape, because seemingly every week he's got something new. He puts his people in the best position for success. And while Kyler was an explosive runner, this is a different cat in Jalen. Running between the tackles, doing the damage. They are so difficult to defend.
Jalen Hurts, the grad transfer from Alabama, who went 26-2 as a starter for the Crimson Tide, and as fans well know at this point, lost his job, handled it well, transferred to Oklahoma, enrolled in January, and has gotten off to a great start.
Yeah, just comfortable. And I love what Lincoln Riley said. There was nothing fundamentally they needed to work with. He feels like, in fact, he's a better passer than he gets credit for, but he just wanted him to cut it loose.
So much 700 yards of offense per game for the Sooners through the first 2. Off play action on the first play here, and all kinds of room left side. There goes Jalen Hurts on the first play of the game into UCLA territory. It's a gain of 53.
This is where he is so dangerous. This is not a called run. This is a pretty good job at the initial point of attack, but you see containment, setting an edge. I'm going to say it once, I'll say it 100 times. If you do not bookend this guy and set an edge on both sides, he has so much confidence in that ability right there. More tonight than he has the previous 2 weeks.
They're going to need Holmes, who comes back today. He's defending CeeDee Lamb on 3rd and a mile. It's tucked by Hurts, and he dances his way for way more than it looked like he was going to get. And instead of 4th and long, it'll be 4th and 3 from the 30.
Oh, what a move right there on Chris.
On 4th and 3. Jeremiah Hall comes into the backfield with Hurts. He runs straight ahead, makes a move, gets the first down and a touchdown. Jalen Hurts from 30 yards, and Oklahoma strikes quickly.
Perfect with Jalen. All right, this is going to be his number called. I think in any of these short yardage situations, just get a little hat on a hat. Just put a body on a body. And if you do that, and this group up front is more than capable.
And Jalen Hurts on the opening drive, 4 carries, 99 yards. Oklahoma, top offensive team in America through 2 weeks. Looking like it through 1 drive at the Rose Bowl. But it as the year went on. Here is Thompson Robinson to run it. Not much there against this Oklahoma defense that people know has been the weak link to the Sooners. They're hoping for big. Out of the pistol on first down. Here's Kelly running into a wall. So we talked a little bit about Chip Kelly taking over this program.
That is what he's always believed in, and it's slowing it down. It's running right now.
Thompson Robinson gets tripped up in the backfield by LaRon Stokes, and it's 3rd and long. A twist up front. He steps into a collapsing pocket down the sideline and way out in front of Jalen Irwin. First down play action out of his own end zone has Lee Morris running free for a first down to the 30. Here's a handoff to Kennedy Brooks. A gaping hole and another first down for Oklahoma. 47-yard line. Hurts back to throw. Pressure picked up. Underneath it's Charleston Rambo breaking a tackle for a first down to the 34. Back to Rambo, one-on-one, using a stiff arm to try and get through. Stephen Blaylock with Elijah Gates making the tackle, and it's second and short. It's the freshman All-American from a season ago, Kennedy Brooks. And not just the offensive line with the blocking, but there may be no better stalk blocking wide receiver group in the country than these guys. Third and goal from the 8. Pressure picked up. Hurts scrambling left side. He's in trouble and dropped inside the 5, where it will be 4th and goal. And he's got his first career make. 2 drives and 2 scores for the Sooners early on at the Rose Bowl. They lead at 10-0. Option look again, and this one's blown up for a loss of 1 as Deshaun White makes it back-to-back tackles and makes it 3rd and 8. This drive starts from the 31 with Trey Sermon over the left side, using a stiff arm to get free, and Sermon into the second level. First down into Bruin territory, 31 yards.
Tackling. And the #1 priority, if they're going to change this program, says Jerry Aznaro, the defensive coordinator, it's what they got to do better. And you're going to see it right there once again. You're there. You're available at the point of attack.
Thing to say that, it's another thing to do it against these Oklahoma players, as good as any. Broken coverage, and CeeDee Lamb will waltz into the end zone. The Sooners coming to the Rose Bowl and making it look easy. Touchdown from 39.
Spraying that ball
total today. Yeah, 16 yards per play for the Sooners. This drive begins with play action. Hurts will dump it off. There's Jeremiah Hall. Tackled by Carl Jones, and we check in with Bruce Feldman. It is left side for Kennedy Brooks. And he's got close to a first down at the 35, tackled by Chris Barnes. Lamb motions across the formation. Here comes Hurts, waiting for the blocks to develop. And a first down across the 40 before Toyoloa finishes him off. And first down off play action. Hurts steps up and throws it for the 6-year senior Nick Basquin, who's got a first down into Bruin territory. Yeah, you graduate 4 to the NFL. Into the NFL draft. 4 guys taken in the first 4 rounds, but Bill
doesn't feel anything like this.
He pumps one way. Over the middle has Calcaterra. Grant Calcaterra, one of the nation's top tight ends, making a bit of a homecoming this weekend. It's at a Rancho Santa Margarita, California, and he's going to have 35, 40 friends and family here. The Bruins rush 4. Hurts out of a collapsing pocket. Steps out and extends the play. Now throws on the brakes. Makes the man miss. He dances into open space. Sticks the shoulder down inside the 20. Drives his legs forward and makes it 4th and short. This one from 32. And he is 2 for 2 tonight. So the lead back to 13 for the Sooners on the second Sutherland field goal. 20-7. Pasadena. Hart bringing pressure here. Thompson Robinson in trouble and sacked. All the way back at the 21 by the redshirt freshman Jalen Redmond.
By Oklahoma defensively, you're going to see the tight end sneak right down the field here. If Dorian can just set his feet against that pressure, he has an opportunity to get the ball out. And once he does not, well, you've got to avoid this. I mean, this is what this whole get to play.
Instead, it's 3rd and a quarter of the field, and they'll just conservatively hand it off to Joshua Kelly, making it 4th down. Trey Sermon, patient running for a gain of 6. You know, for UCLA, facing a 4-man rush. On time and on target, that is Nick Basquin. And he's got enough for a first down. Fake to Sermon. Hurts all day. Open man. Lee Morris, first down. And Morris slow getting up after the hit from Jay Shaw.
It's about patience. Watch Lee here come down. Look at him right here. He is looking like, and look at the whole action in front of him, looking like that's going to be a run play. I'm telling you, that is so hard to do in the midst of a play happening so fast. 2nd and
10 for the Sooners, leading 20-7 late in the first half. Hurts to throw, again well protected. Good coverage this time, able to extend the play, and a man comes free. Charleston Rambo using his speed into the end zone.
little understanding in the creativity of their quarterback. Look at the Bruins on the ground, by the way. And then Rambo just breaks that route off. He, too, has the awareness. Cover, this is really well done. Quarterback breaks contain, you can make that contact. But Rambo, eyes in the backfield the entire way. Yet another dart. So impressive. I've watched a wizard in Seattle, Russell Wilson, do this time and again. Keep the play alive and let your stars around you shine.
Got to be thinking, well, we get the ball to open the second half. Got to do something here, but not the start they're looking for. Heaved out of bounds in 2nd and 10. The way Chip Kelly put it was let it happen instead of trying to make it happen. Into coverage and picked off. Trey Brown with the interception for the Sooners.
He's reading it. He sees the quarterback break the pocket, break contain, and he's almost baiting DTR in this situation. Almost baiting him, asking him the throw is behind. It gives Trey the opportunity to put that #1 on a stat column that he is coveting and the rest of those Sooners are coveting. That is, and Alex Grinch knows how to play complementary defense to a high-octane offense like this.
2nd and 9, pressure coming. Hurts gashing it, running into open space. Makes a cut. Gets inside the 15. Stephen Blaylock, the touchdown-saving tackle, but 24 more yards for Hurts. Brooks, stop and start, inside the 5. How much of that is credit to the offensive line? 2nd and short, it's Hurts. Stymied at the 1. Looks like he did get enough for the first down, though. 1st and goal for the Sooners with 1.5 minutes. Duck him under center. And flip it to CeeDee Lamb. Trying to get the corner. Foot in the ground into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. All 3 timeouts, doing what they can with it. Flag flies as he heaves that thing out of bounds.
2 fouls on the play by the offense. Holding number 70. That penalty is declined. Intentional grounding. Quarterback was in the pocket and threw the ball into an area with no eligible receiver. We're going to ask UCLA their option to use a timeout to avoid the 10-second runoff. They will use their first timeout of the half to avoid the 10-second runoff. It's a 30-second timeout.
An historic first half here at the Rose Bowl. First Sooner to have 200 passing and 100 rushing in a half. 34-7, his Sooners in front. We get you to Rob Stone across Los Angeles for the State Farm halftime show. He comes back in, first down from the 49, and he's got it. Back to the line of scrimmage and a little bit after that with Brendan Bradley Hiles making the stop.
He thinks this is something they can do.
Trying to, 3rd and 9, facing pressure. It's a screen, and they got something set up here. But somehow, the freshman Davis able to shed the blocks and keep Irwin from a huge play.
Wow.
He'll look to throw. Underneath and incomplete. A missed opportunity for the Bruins. There's a flag down. It's likely a free play for Hurts and the Sooners. He's going to get sacked back at the 25 by Josh Woods.
The free play.
Offside. Defense. Number 3 was in the neutral zone with the snap. 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
Braden Willis joins him in the backfield and leads the way on 3rd and short. He's dancing around. He's getting a first down. There was no shot, and he found a way and then used the strength to get enough. Brooks. Stopped by Gates.
We have a play shot off that counter action soon enough.
Hurts back to throw, looking deep, letting it fly. Charleston Rambo, touchdown Oklahoma. A play action shot for a 39-yard touchdown. Well,
it wasn't first blood for Rambo, but speed kills. You're going to see Rambo come into your screen. That safety, yeah, he gets a little flat-footed. He's got the wheel route coming underneath it. That corner is trying. He knows what's coming. He knows this post route's coming, but he gets turned. And you get turned, you get burned.
Charleston Rambo had the breakout game in the Orange Bowl last year as a freshman. From the 20, they run the option. They lose a couple.
So where is your tight end?
Thompson Robinson well protected. He'll dump it off for Demetric Felton. And look at that hit from Jaden Davis. Man, the legends of college football have been in and out of there. They've repurposed it into a museum. Calcaterra sheds Chris Barnes. Yeah, gets a gain of 17.
Remember,
third down for the Sooners early on in the fourth. Another free play here. Hurts for Drake Stoops, who makes the adjustment and the catch. Yes, it is Bob's son with a gain of 19 and an Oklahoma first down.
Defense number 92, penalty is declined. Result of the play is first down.
Football player regardless of who his dad is.
and what a beautiful route. That's now another occasion where you've turned that UCLA defender. And that time it was Jay Shaw, the outside corner look there by Stoops. And anytime you could see the smile on his face, Coach Beamer right there, you turn the hips of that defender, you have sold that route.
Hit 200 catches in high school at Norman North. Here's Sermon bouncing out of a pile and getting pulled down by Tyler Manoa. Training staff, bit of a scary moment there. Second down, 7 for Oklahoma. And the first carry today up the middle for Stevenson.
To do what he wants to do has got to add a lot more depth in nearly every position group.
Hurts into the flats for Jaden Hazelwood. And you go from one of the first-year guys to another. Hazelwood, part of the best wide receiver class in the country. Stevenson again. Close to another first down. Second and 1. Bruins showing pressure up the middle. Hurts keeps it. Inside the 10, down to the 6. Stuffed by Mo Osling. Second and goal from the 15. Hurts steps out of the pocket, throws to the end zone. A flag down there.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 1. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Coming into your screen here, and those receivers have just broken away too many times today, right? You have seen them as Jalen's broke contain.
Then the play and force him to cover for even longer before somebody breaks free. First and goal, Stevenson straight downhill with a 2. Coming in here. 230-pounder coming right at him into the end zone for the touchdown. His third over the first few weeks.
Third stays healthy.
3rd and 6. Sooners bring pressure. Thompson Robinson goes down. Brian Asamoah.
Columbus, Ohio, you continue to be who you are. You're not going to just play prevent defense. Asamoah comes on the late pressure here with the linebackers, and this is the one thing the Dorian's got to try to avoid this season, just the catastrophic negative plays. That's game and running for 250 plus.
Stevenson able to break a few tackles, get 7.
Not lining up on paper and winning many of those matchups.
Thompson Robinson steps into pressure and gets intercepted by Ryan Jones. Second pick today for Oklahoma. This one comes from the sophomore from Charlotte.
A tale of 2 very different sky camps. Offensive linemen not communicating. I mean, that's not an overload. That's not 6 defenders. That's some miscommunication on that line of scrimmage. People turning their heads, looking at Dorian taking a beating. And yet another of the most precious stats for that Sooner defense. Takeaway.
Have it again. Back to Stevenson on first down. And he'll run for 4.
Against BYU. So there were no ranked-on-ranked matchups, but a couple in that top 25 that sting.
Another one of those talented freshman receivers, Trajan Bridges, gets 13.
Defense, and just to impose their will physically, really in every phase.
It's Mordecai, first down.
UCLA is going to be
And as impressive of a 3-0 as you're going to find.
And Chip runs across, and he knows where his program's got to get to. The program that he once led that played at this level, but a crew right now that is a long, long ways away from it.
Oklahoma comes to the Rose Bowl and rolls. 48-14 the final.
You're the first one who's ever thrown for 200 and run for 100 in the first half. How do you feel about this, and what can you do to get better?
I mean, I'll continue to say, you know, there's always room for improvement, and I think we gotta be more crisp. You know, it sounds like a broken record, but it's the truth, and I'll go, you know, continue to say it and say that to my teammates.
How is the system different for you?
We're just going out there and executing. Got great players, a great coach. Everything's great, and we're functioning well. We know we got to take more steps. We got to take. We got to make steps.
I talked to you earlier this week, and you told me you're a lot different quarterback than you were when you were a freshman. When you were the SEC Player of the Year as a freshman. How so?
Just the overall different player. You know, everything's different. I'm at a different place, but I'm happy I'm here, and hopefully we can keep building as a team.
All right. Thanks, Jalen. Guys?
All right, Bruce, he is right out of his head coach's mold, isn't he? Not going to share a whole lot. 48-14, he and Lincoln Riley lead the Sooners to the win over UCLA.